Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be filming a husband and wife Q&A. When's the last time we did one of these?
Probably like 9 months ago.
We're in Colorado, so it's been a while. We just put both the girls to bed, and we're going to be filming some questions, or filming the Q&A with the questions you guys asked over on Instagram. But today's video is actually sponsored by Modern Gents. They sent over the most beautiful rings, and I have been loving them. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some footage really quickly about me talking about them. Hey guys, so a few of you have noticed that I have been not wearing my regular engagement ring, and I have been wearing a different one. Only reason I think you noticed is because mine, if you guys don't remember, I had to get mine cut off. I have a vlog on that. I just put on a lot of weight after our miscarriage, which is like a really sad time for me. And I put on a lot of weight and I had to get my ring cut off. I didn't realize like that my hand was swelling so much, and I ended up having to get my rings cut off. And the company that Tyler bought them from, if you don't go get your ring cleaned every 6 months, then you lose your insurance. So very stupid policy. So I haven't had the money to get this fixed, and I reached out to Modern Gents, and they sent over 2 gorgeous rings that I have been loving. This one really resembles my engagement band and my wedding ring, so I was really excited. This one is gorgeous. I'll have both of these linked down below. They separate. One is a band and one is an engagement ring. Very, very pretty. And then the other one I have, the band is similar, but it doesn't, the diamonds go all the way around that other one. This one just goes halfway around. And I feel like this is perfect for like a fancy date night or something. It's like a teardrop shape. These are really trending right now, but very, very beautiful as well. I just thought these would be perfect, like if we're going on a vacation or something. Well, in my case, like I prefer not to wear this just because it does have that, it's cut in the back. But if your ring is not cut, or you're going on a vacation or something and you just want to be able to wear a diamond and have beautiful jewelry on and not worry about the cost, like losing something like your valuable wedding ring, I thought these would be perfect for that. Also, don't be like me and have to get your ring cut off your finger. Just get one of these and get half a size up during pregnancy, because right now I'm 20 weeks pregnant. These I got like half a size up. They're gonna be perfect for my entire pregnancy. So I highly recommend. I will have a link down below to all 4 of these rings. All right, let's go ahead and get on into this.
Right. Best advice for parents about to go from 1 to 2 babies. We'll be having 2 under 2.
So obviously we had Skylar and Scarlett.
And they're pretty close.
Best advice for I feel like once you already have one, so you know like how the parent thing goes. Like, you know, kind of have a routine with the first. And so like you kind of just lean on each other more. You have to, like,
the routine really doesn't change.
You just add another baby.
Yeah, just add an extra minute to everything.
And you have to help more.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 kids. How did you guys meet and how? So we met when we were 16 and 14. We didn't date until 8 months after we met. But we met on a church activity. It was on the church bus. He got on, and I said I called dibs on that guy. Baby boy names. We actually already have a name picked out, but it's
my favorite names.
Don't say baby boy's name, but say like
my favorite
names you like.
So they're gonna know these names, aren't it? Then
yeah, I know.
So I wanted the boy to be named Gabriel, Grayson, or Bryson.
Yeah, those are his like other top 3. That baby boy's name is not.
Yeah.
My favorite baby boy names? I really like Grayson, but I just feel like it's very popular. I feel like there's a lot of baby boys named Grayson. And when we were pregnant with Scarlett, if she was a boy, we were thinking about naming her Grayson, but then there was just a lot of kids at that time being named Grayson. And We really like Lincoln. Both of us really like Lincoln. But I just don't feel like it fits with our family. So those are two of my favorite besides what we are naming him. What is advice you would give to younger couples? So do you have anything to say? Because I have something.
You go first.
Okay, well, I would just say this is something that really affected me, was I cared way too much about everyone else's opinion, and I like really let it affect me, and it kind of like affected our relationship at one point. So I would just say, like, take the older people's advice, but if you guys like have a good head on your shoulders, and you know like what you really want and you think it's what's best and you guys are really in love, then whatever it is, go for it.
All right. I say understand your spouse's love language. Yeah, I think that's like the main advice.
Oh, it's like advice you could give them.
Yeah, like the main one. That would help out a lot.
Yeah, very important to know.
Oh, and just understand that like over time you'll get better, and so like the arguments and stuff, like they get easy. I say easier, but like there's less punches thrown. They just get easier over time.
You guys learn how to work together. Yeah, you become a team. You learn how to work together.
Yep.
So we kind of answered two sides to that. So advice from Tyler as in like advice going into marriage, and mine was kind of like if you're still in that dating age and you're planning to get married, that's my advice.
How does Tyler feel about you being an influencer?
How do you feel?
I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's awesome, and I 100% support her. So whatever time she needs, or I mean, if I can help her, I'll try to. Whatever she needs, I've tried to support her to do it. Because I mean, she's stuck at the house. Actually, stuck at the house, but she's at the house, you know, with our girls and doing her best with them. So I get to live my dream and go work. It's a dream. And so at least the least thing I can do is try to help her to do whatever she wants to do on the side of being like a mom and stuff.
He likes it a lot more now that I make money, though.
Yeah.
How did you both help? We kind of just answered that already. It's talking about the two kids transition. What is a key to a long-lasting relationship? I feel like you just kind of touched on it. We are very passionate about knowing each other's love language and talking about those love languages. So communication is huge.
The more kissing you do, the longer it lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Or short it lasts.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. After this baby, do you plan on growing your family more? You guys make the cutest kids. What do you think?
I say no, but I know in like 5-6 years it's gonna be hard not having a baby in the house, so we'll see.
I've always wanted like 4 or 5, but then when we talked about it, we kind of agreed on 3. And he said, especially if we have a boy, like we're not having any more. So we have our 2 girls and a boy, we're not having any more kids. But then we were going through baby stuff the other day, and he was like, we're not gonna get tired of this. Like this cannot be our last
I have like
kid.
10 kids.
Do you guys like spicy food? No.
I like spicy, like chicken and stuff like that, but besides that.
Is it hard living away from family when you have kids, trying to decide if we'll move far away?
No.
Like
since you're a stay-at-home mom, it's not as hard.
We go back and forth on this. I think that it is good to live a distance away to where your family can still travel to you, which is kind of what we live now, like 8 hours away, where they can still come, but they can't show up at our front door all the time. And it has really taught us like to be responsible and it matured us a lot, and I feel like it helped our marriage too, just like being away. And like I told you guys, caring so much about other people's opinion was something like I really had to work on, and I think being away really helped with that.
Oh yeah.
Have you been through a deployment? Any advice? We have gone through a very short deployment. It was supposed to be a 9-month deployment. Tyler got sent home for Ranger School, and he was only deployed 2 months, 9 months,
3.5.
3. And I was planning for the wedding the entire time, so my best advice would be to keep yourself busy. Don't watch the news, and just take advantage of every FaceTime call that you get. Favorite thing to do for a date night, in or out? So let's say one, you say what you would rather do in, and I'll say out.
I say the better ones is when we go out, but
What do you like to do for a date night in?
I mean, just sit on the couch and watch a movie with him, because I mean, having kids, you know, run around all day, just to sit down and we could just sit there and watch SpongeBob,
Yeah.
and it'd be fun.
Out would be, we went to this place, what was it called? We've only been on one date night since we've been here, and that was a lot of fun. Where did we go? What was the name of that place? Dock 17. So if you're
Yeah.
local and you want to do like a fun date night, I highly recommend Dock 17. We had a lot of fun doing that. Honestly, I would like to go to the movies, because if you guys don't know, I used to work at the movies, and we spent a lot of time at the movie theater and like hanging out there. I work there. So it'd just be very nostalgic to be able to go back, watch a movie. And with COVID, we haven't been to see a movie in like, well, he went and took Skylar to a movie, but
Yeah.
him and I have not been to a movie in like 2 years. So that would be fun. Where are y'all from?
North Carolina, baby.
North Carolina.
Backwoods.
Top 5 locations your husband would want to be stationed.
I say right now, number 1, if I kept my job, because that matters, you know, that's a huge factor. I would love to be stationed in Florida, but
You would never get there.
I
with your
could
job.
technically get it, but it's very hard. So, all right, I'll say 1 is Colorado.
Which,
We
if you
can
guys
get
don't
back.
know, that's where we were at previously to this duty
Just
station.
because the area. 2, I'd say, is Bragg, because it's just close to the family.
Which is North Carolina.
3, Alaska. Actually, no. 1, Colorado. 2, Alaska. 3, Bragg. 4, Hawaii. And then 5, here.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Germany.
Nah, because, I mean, that'd just be so much to go over there later.
Yeah. Okay, the camera angle is different. I'm sorry, Daisy heard a dog outside and she hit the tripod. But only if you're comfortable. How do you manage finances with the military income? So thankfully, I do have income coming in too, so that helps us out a lot. But one of the big things we do is we like to write down what we have coming in as far as like payments, and then what we have that we're spending on bills, groceries, and manage.
Like to, see what's coming in and what's going out, and to see like, you know, what can we put in our savings and stuff like that. And having it written down is a lot more clear. And then we also like every once in a while to just try to go a whole week without spending anything.
Yeah, we like to do like no spends, but it won't be on like everything. We won't spend like.
It's like gas
We'll pick.
and groceries.
No.
That's like the only thing.
Yeah, like we'll pick a thing that we can't spend money on. We'll be like, no coffee this week, or no convenience
food.
store this week, and we'll pick like a thing once a week and do that. Another big thing that I feel like a lot of younger people, maybe younger people in the military, make the mistake of doing is getting into debt, and that's something that we really like strived not to do. And so we don't have credit cards, we don't have things that can put us into debt. I mean, I don't like to consider like our car,
Yeah,
our house.
I think a huge kicker is we we have been really smart on what vehicles we've bought since we've been married, and our vehicle payments are not expensive, and we have nice vehicles. And a lot of people buy like the brand new vehicles, and they just get huge payments. Their insurance is, a lot. And I think on that part, you can save a lot of money just
That's
by
not on me
spending.
at all. I'm not good with
Just spend the extra time at the dealership, and it's like fighting the numbers down or whatever you got to do.
Get your credit score good before you buy a vehicle, and get your credit number through your bank or a bank, not what the dealership offers you. That's something I've learned that you've kind of taught me. How do you make time for dates when you're in the thick of toddler and newborn stage? I feel like when they go to bed, we just kind of like make time for each other. We don't have, now I have my friend Ashley here, so we could go on like a date when the baby's here. But when we were in Colorado, we didn't have family there or nothing to really watch the girls. My friend Carson would watch them for us occasionally. And then, but like in the thick of newborn stage, it's just really hard. I would say take the newborn with you. If you go on like a date night, have someone watch your toddler and just bring the newborn with you. Because most of the time the newborn is just gonna sleep. That is the easiest stage ever.
Yeah.
And they just need to be fed or changed. So I would just say take the newborn with you if you guys want to go on like a dinner date or something. Do you split the chores, or do you find you do a lot more being a stay-at-home mom? So I do find myself doing a lot more as a stay-at-home mom, but Tyler's very helpful. He helps me do, not laundry. I always do all the laundry.
On leave, I try to help her do everything. But when I'm going to work and stuff, whatever I see that I can do, I try to do.
Like today, I made dinner, and then he started to do the dishes. So things like that, like he'll help me out. Like he'll see where I need help, or if I'm cleaning up the kitchen, he will go and put the girls to bed. So like just kind of splitting the chores, but also I do more because I am at home, and that like is my job, to be at home with the kids.
I'm not good at cleaning either.
Yeah, of course. What guy's good at cleaning? But like, I feel like it's kind of my job to wash the sheets, and the carpet needs shampooing. Most of the time I do that, but I'm here and he's not here a lot. So when he is here, he's very helpful. How many times a week do you ... get mommy and daddy time?
Every day.
Every day. I'm not that good to him. Maybe 5 times a week. How did you both know you were ready to start a family? Got this question a few times actually.
I got the answer. We didn't know we were gonna have babies, but then we had some friends, and as soon as we got married, we were hanging out with them.
I feel like we always talked about having kids though.
Yeah,
like, I've always
but not
wanted
that
a big
early.
family.
Not super early. And then our friends had a baby, and we just kind of looked at each other like, yeah, I want a lot of babies.
Because like I babysat for her one night, and he was like, we should have a baby.
Yeah, and then the second one came, and then the third one came. So.
How do you and Tyler... Oh, someone asked again about the housework, about us splitting and stuff. Let's see. How do you guys handle the nighttime routine? I kind of talked about this a second ago, but if I'm cleaning the kitchen, he'll go put the girls to bed. Or if like I'm doing work, because I try to do a lot of my work in the evenings when he gets home, he can do like the bedtime routine some nights.
And I try to put the girls to bed every night because I don't get to see them at all during the day. And then so I only get to see them a lot of times, like Scarlett, for like an hour and a half. So I try to put her to bed, yeah. And then
he enjoys doing that. So I kind of like that's kind of like his thing when he's here. He wants to be able to put the girls to bed, so I let him do that. Let's see. Let's answer like 1 or 2 more. Do y'all's families get along?
Yes.
Yeah. our families are very mature when it comes to situations. Like his mom and dad had him when they were really young. They never got married, and they're both married, and they just put their differences aside, and we still have family things. Same with my family. Like my parents are recently divorced or going through a separation, and they put their differences aside and came to the girls' birthday party that we had. And so I'm really thankful for that we can all come together.
And it helps that like both of our families, you know, they're connected by us, and we're not dramatic or emotional people when it comes to that. And so like we definitely help that stay together.
Yeah.
Because we don't like talking about people behind their back or anything like that. Like we just keep everything's 100% real, and everybody respects that.
So. Be very transparent. Like if you have a problem with someone or a situation, you can either address it or you can just keep it to yourself. So how do you handle each other's pet peeves? What are your pet peeves about me? Because that's another question, but we'll just throw that.
The thing is, I don't really have any pet peeves, like, for you, because, like, I don't really care what she does. Does that make sense? So, like, if you did something I didn't like, wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't take it, like, I don't know.
But just, like, chewing my mouth open or something. Like that.
Yeah, I
like
would notice it. I would notice it, but it doesn't get under my skin, because a lot of stuff I just let slide.
He's just not easily affected by things.
Yeah.
He doesn't let things bother him. Like with him, I have a lot of pet peeves that he does. Like not taking his shoes off at the front door, and then after I just mopped and swept the floor. That's a big pet peeve of mine. And how do I deal with it? Well, I just sweep the floor again and mop the floor again while I yell at him the whole time. Best thing you've learned becoming a parent?
Kids are amazing and awesome and pain in the butt.
What have we learned?
That they're awesome.
That they're
and
awesome.
in the pain in the butt.
We've learned.
They're worth it.
We learned so much, like, together. Like how to work together.
Yeah. What I've learned about becoming a parent is that a kid isn't like a burden.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like before you have kids, sorry, this lighting keeps getting bright.
You see other people having kids, and it just looks like it's a burden.
No, like people would say that. They would say like, don't have kids because then your fun's over.
You
don't
can't
have
do
kids
nothing.
because you won't be able to do anything. Like, it's not true. Like, obviously you can still do stuff. We still do things.
You just do stuff with your kids.
You do it differently. Like, you just have your kids there with you. It's maybe a little bit more challenging when we go on a family vacation, but it's still, we're still able to do things. It's just have your kids there with us.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A.
We need a dirty Q&A.
You said this in our last one.
I know.
It's awkward.
It's not awkward.
Do you guys want to see that? Would you guys want to see like a rated R?
An adult.
But that would be rated
An adult,
R.
not film, just Q&A.
Obviously. But anyways, if you guys want to see that, let me know because he keeps asking to do that. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next one. What? What was that? What was that?
Bye guys.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I